Tell me one more time, what is Snowflake? Any idea? What is Snowflake? So these are important. One more time. Yes, tell me. Yes, go ahead. Anyone? What is Snowflake? Yes, tell me, you should say. Yes.
Cloud-based data warehouse, so mainly for data analytics.
The cloud-based data warehouse, mainly for data storage, data processing, and data analytics. Okay, if anybody asks me, say Snowflake is a cloud-based data warehouse, mainly for data storage, data processing, and data analytics. Okay, so this is fine. And it's mainly for OLTP or OLAP?
OLAP.
OLAP. So OLTP for database, that is day-to-day transaction. That is OLAP is nothing but say data warehouse. Okay, tell me what's the role or the job profile we are going to apply of completion of this course?
Snowflake Developer.
Okay, so we are called as Snowflake. Snowflake what? Snowflake Developer. Or we call as data engineer. Snowflake data engineer. Tell me who are the team members. So these are important for into perspective. Team members. Our team members will have what? Snowflake developer.
Developers.
Okay, so it can be so junior and senior. Okay, or you can say tech lead or some other guys. Then we're having Snowflake
Architect.
admin, Snowflake architect, then testing team. Okay, so
Business.
Okay, so those ones say put the earphones and tracks. Okay, the testing team. So BA team is nothing but what? Business analyst. Analyst. Okay, so it's also called as QA, that is quality assurance. So remember, from day one you should understand what is my role. So from where the work will come, who are the team members, so what we'll do. Okay, so quality assurance. Okay, so this is fine. Next step is that what? BA. Next step is that what? Testing team. So ETL team will be there. Okay, then so BA, what is BA? BA is what?
Business intelligence.
So business intelligence. Okay, it is called as reporting or something like reporting. Report. Okay, there's separate teams will be there. Okay, same thing. Now tell me, daily will have what type of call?
Scrum call.
Scrum call, or you can say status call, or stand-up call. So these are important. Okay, so as any developer will have the same thing. Okay, it can be SQL developer, Snowflake developer, and Java, anything. So daily have the Scrum call because we are following Agile methodology. Okay, so Agile. Okay, so this is fine. Okay, see, Scrum call, status call, stand-up call. Then okay, so what is exactly these things? Okay, it will give the status updates of our work. Okay, so these are things. Okay, it's a like 10 to 20 minutes. Okay, not more than that. Okay, so 10 to 20 minutes it will be there. So this is fine. Okay, now tell me how the work will come to us. Either Jira ticketing tool, or then ServiceNow, then Azure DevOps, okay, or Monday.com. There are so many things are there. Okay, so who will do the work to us? Who will go to the work? Which guys? The Scrum Master, or anything. Okay, or BA guys, or team lead, or project manager, or client. Okay, anybody can able to give the things. Okay, so client in the sense like, tell me who is client? Who is client? In the sense like what? US client, UK client. Okay, these are the like, okay, European client. In the sense like what? The person who give the project to the company. Those are called as client. It can be US client, UK client, depends on the company. Okay, so remember these are important. Okay, so now tell me what is Snowflake mainly for? Scope of project. If anybody doesn't know what is the scope of project, tell me scope of project.
Data migration project.
So data migration project. You can have development project. Mostly we'll have data migration project only. So what exactly data migration project means?
Moving data from one source to another source.
So like, moving the data from one data source to we can say Snowflake. Okay, because
Snowflake.
Okay. Tell me, so what are the data sources we are having in the market? Important, very, very important. Tell me.
Oracle,
MySQL, SQL Server, MySQL. Remember, if you're coming from PL/SQL, right, you can simply say Oracle is the data source. MySQL, Teradata. If you're coming from Teradata, you can go for Teradata. Then SQL Server, MySQL, then Teradata, then
Green
what is-
plum.
Okay, so green plum. Okay, net is SAP HANA. So SAP HANA is there. Okay. Sometime recently, like Hadoop also they're trying to migrate. Okay. Sometimes they're migrating Amazon Redshift data also they're trying to migrate. It depends on. Tell me why companies are moving. If anybody asks, why your companies are moving the data? What's the purpose?
Cost cutting.
So cost cutting. Then
Performance.
so performance.
Security.
Okay. Security. Okay. So next is that huge volumes. you
Huge
can do it
volume.
easily. Okay. Huge volumes. Okay. So this is clear so far. So this is clear. Okay. Next step is that what? So this is fine. Okay. So this is fine. Okay. Next step is what? Okay. How can we communicate to the Snowflake? Tell me, how do we communicate? How will they communicate? How will communicate? With the help of what?
By using SQL.
SQL. Okay. So SQL is command. SQL is but it's a structured query language. What exactly it means? Tell me. Structured query language. Okay. It is used to communicate with the Snowflake, or we can say or any database or database. See, if you know SQL, we can communicate the Oracle database, Snowflake, or any other, because so Snowflake supports ANSI SQL. ANSI SQL in the sense like what? If you know Oracle syntax, same syntax, like little bit difference will be there. So structured query language. It is used to communicate with the Snowflake. So simply you can say what? It will acts as a bridge between user and database or data warehouse. Okay, so get to the point, sir. So this is fine. Okay, these things, okay, you should remember. Okay, so what is my role? What will do as a data? Remember, so Snowflake developer, now what exactly will do? Now, any idea what exactly will do? A role? What's
Bringing
the
the data.
bringing data from where?
Just to one place.
Okay, so as a Snowflake developer, we should create multiple. We'll see later point. As an understand multiple data pipelines. Okay, see, remember, as a Snowflake developer, we should create multiple data pipelines to bring the data from different sources. Okay, do the validation. Okay, then tell me what exactly. Tell me only validation. Then what happened? Do the transformations. Okay, tell me how can the transformations? How can transformations? With the help of SQL. So SQL is like aggregate functions, analytical functions, joins. Okay, see, these are things. Okay, so bringing the data, doing the validation, transformations, ultimately creating views. And tell me who will consume these views? Which guys will consume these views? Ultimately, tell me which guys will consume the views? Yeah, tell me which guys? No idea. See this thing. Answer is here.
BI.
Visualization
So
tools.
visualization, so Snowflake developer are bringing data from different sources. Now ultimately, it's a business intelligence team or visualization team, okay, or reporting team. They are trying to consume the data. They are trying to create the dashboards and the storytellings, okay, so that they can able to analyze the data. See one more time. Okay, see this value. So bringing data from, so it can be files. See what happened. Okay, it can be files. Okay, it can be files, it can be Oracle databases, it can be cloud databases. So bringing all databases from different sources and putting into Snowflake. Now Snowflake supports multi-cloud, AWS, Azure, and GCP. Now what happened? Now see, data will be there. We should bring from different sources. So these are the data pipelines we should create. From ultimately what? We should create the views. Ultimately the visualization team will come into picture. So bringing data from different sources, putting to Snowflake, do the validation, do the transformations, and creating the views with help of multiple tables, joins, concept, aggregate function. Ultimately, we should go to the consumption layer. What they will do, they try to visualize the data. Getting the point, sir? This is the Snowflake developer role. Okay. So clear so far? Any doubts? Yes, no? So this is the thing. Okay, so you should know what exactly we are trying to, what is our role, who are the team members. So daily what we'll do. So these are the roles and responsibilities. Okay, see. So roles and responsibilities in the sense like what? Creating multiple data pipelines. Okay, bringing the data, doing the validations where the source and target is same on, and do the transformations with the help of SQL. Tell me why SQL comes into picture. I want to communicate with the Snowflake. How can you communicate with the help of aggregate function, analytical functions, case statements, decode? All these things will come into picture. Okay, so clear so far? Index as now N1. So this is the things. Okay. Yes, index as now.
Clear.
Okay, so like this, if you have no, like we can have, okay, these are things. So from day one, if you know what is our roles, okay, so what exactly we'll do, okay, then it's easy and we can able to learn easy. So roles and responsibilities. So this is fine. Now tell me, so in English, how we'll communicate to the human beings with help of language, that is English. English will have alphabets. Same thing what happened in SQL also, we can say SQL commands, okay, or SQL statements, okay, or what SQL languages, okay, or basic, tell me, basic building, tell me basic building blocks of SQL. So remember, if you know this thing, almost like 20%, 30% of SQL will be completed. Okay, see, so SQL commands, statements, languages, basic building blocks of SQL. So remember, so these are very, very important. Without this, we can't able to further proceed. Okay, that's what's called as, so basic building blocks of SQL. Tell me what the commands we're having in SQL. So we're having, tell me important.
DDL,
Okay,
DML,
DDL,
DML,
DML, then
DML,
DC,
DQL,
TQL,
so before the TCL is there, then DRL, DQL, then
DCL.
DCL.
okay, so DCL. Okay, see, so data definition language. Then what is this thing? This is data
Data manipulation language.
manipulation language. Okay, so the same thing. What is TCL? Say
Transaction control language.
control language. Okay, so what is DRL? This is a data. Tell me.
Retrieval language.
retrieval language or query language.
Or queries. Okay, see, query language. Okay, what is TCL? Say data control language. Okay, so data definition, manipulation, transaction control, data retrieval, query, or data control language. So these are basic building blocks of SQL. So one more time, these are very, very important. If you know this, like we say 30% of SQL will be completed. So now we'll see step by step and close this all the topics. Okay, so DDL, data definition language. Tell me what the commands we're having here. So we're having create,
alter,
drop. Okay,
drop,
okay, so truncate will not come here. It's a DML. Okay, so create, alter, drop. Okay, so create will give what in Snowflake, it's a truncate is a DML. Okay, so what exactly create will do? Tell me.
We can create
database
tables.
Okay, you can say like it is used to create new database objects. Okay, new database objects. Okay, so say, okay. Now what happened for understanding purpose? I should create one database table. We can say it is, you can say it is used to create a new table in the database. Okay, so same thing. Tell me syntax. Syntax is that what? So create table name, bracket open, bracket close, and tell me then column 1 data type, column 2 data type. Okay, so data. Okay, then column 3 data type 3. Okay, see, create table name, like this way you can able to. Okay, so this is, not only we'll go for simple example. Okay, so whenever you're learning anything, go for with simple use case, then go for the thing. So create table, table name is what? We can go for simple example, employee details underscore T. What is underscore T? Anyone any idea? Underscore T is what? It's a table. Remember, so there are so many database objects. Underscore T, underscore table, underscore view, underscore metalize use, underscore secure metalize use. So there are so many things. Underscore SEQ. What is SEQ? Sequence. Okay, so same thing. Okay. Underscore UDF. What is UDF? Any idea?
User defined functions.
User defined functions. Okay, same thing. There are so many objects. These are, remember, these are the database object we should create as a Snowflake developer. One more time. So as a part of Snowflake developer, these are the roles. I should create the tables, views, normal views, metalize views, secure metalize views, sequences, UDFs. Okay, then underscore. Okay, see underscore P. What is underscore P? Anyway, it's a procedure. Okay, so we can go for either P or you can write PROC. Okay, so these are the naming standards. Okay, so these are the naming standards. Now same thing. Now employee ID. It's a what data type? Tell me. What data type?
Number.
Okay. Before that, tell me what is data type? Data type.
What type of data we are going to store?
Where we are trying to store? In where?
Database.
In
Database, not
column.
exactly. Which type of
Column.
data we are trying to store? Okay, 1 second.
Allocate memory.
Okay, which type of data we are trying to store? Store where? In the particular column. Okay, so particular. Okay, give me 1 second. 1 second. Tell me one more time. Which type of data we are trying to store in the particular column? So tell me what data types we are having. What data types we are having? Number. Okay.
Varchar.
Float. Okay. See, we are having. We'll see the difference later point of varchar to text, string, char. There are so many things are there. We can able to understand. Okay. So now understand high level number. So same thing. We'll go for date, time, timestamp. So there are so many things are there. Same thing. We'll having Boolean. Okay. So Boolean data type. And one more thing important. This will see in the Snowflake thing. It's a variant data type for storing semi-structured data. Okay. So you'll see the same thing as of now. Understand this concept. So clear so far. So this is okay number. So these are the data type. Now tell me employee ID. What's employee ID? Which data type employee ID is a
Number.
It's a number data type. Okay. What is employee name?
It's a varchar. Varchar2.
Varchar. Anything varchar. We'll see what Excel data point of. Same thing. Next is that what? Okay. City. City is what?
Varchar.
Varchar. Okay. So city. Next step is that what? So date of birth is what?
Date.
Date. Okay. Date. Okay. So getting the point. So same thing. Suppose if you're not like, we'll see one use case. Discuss now. Same use case. You can able to go. Okay. Suppose like this is what? So this is one registration or vaccination. Okay. Now I try to create this same table. Tell me syntax. Create table. So see, remember before that. Okay, I'm trying to enter my details. Okay, when I submit to what happened, data will be stored in database table. Now tell me before that we should have one table. Tell me what's the table name I can give you for? What's the table name?
Vaccine registration.
Okay, which vaccination? So this is what? So this is COVID.
COVID.
Okay.
COVID
Mention.
registration.
So create COVID vaccine registration. Okay, it's a table underscore T. Bracket open, bracket close. Okay, see, bracket open, bracket close. Okay, so this is fine. Name is what? Name is what? It's a
Varchar.
varchar. Okay. Same thing now. Gender. Gender is what data type?
Varchar.
Varchar only. Varchar. Next step is that what? Year of birth is what?
Number.
Date.
Okay, see what happened?
Number.
2010, 2000. So what? It's a number. Okay, number data. Okay, same thing. Okay, if I go for 2012. Okay, so this is what?
Date.
It's a date. Okay, see, comma. So date of what? It's a date. Okay, see date. Next step is that what? So photo ID proof. I'm selecting. Okay, something like I'm selecting something like this value. Okay. Okay, suppose like I'll select this. Yeah. Aadhaar card. Okay, now it's a photo ID value. Okay, value of the proof. It's a what it have alphabet. It's a varchar. Okay. Same thing. Photo ID value. Suppose I am giving what? I am giving Aadhaar number. It's a number. Okay. See, you can go for number. See the same thing. Some issue. Now what happened? Now suppose I selected PAN card. Now I want to enter alphabets. Tell me in number data can we enter strings or alphabets or no? So what? That's why we should go varchar. We'll see the same thing. Not number. It's a varchar because so number can able to accept only number. But what happens in PAN card is a combination of alphabets and number. We'll see the same thing. Now see the same value. So tell me, is it good looking?
No.
No. Okay, we should follow the coding standards and see language. Change the language S to SQL. So that what? So
Okay.
keywords will be highlighted and we should follow the alignments. Okay, this is Notepad++ 2. Okay, so Notepad is a tool, Notepad is a free. Okay, so try to install the same thing. So this is the standard we should follow. So it will take some time, but you should follow like this. So if you work for MNCs, no, they'll check all these things. Okay, so if you write each line one line, no, so they will check everything. Okay, whether following the things or not. Okay, see the same thing. So we need to select language. See language, yes, and SQL, so that keywords will be highlighted. Now see, by mistakenly, if I put something like this, now what happens? So see, this is not a keyword, so that's why it's giving black color. If I put no, it's a keyword. Okay, we can able to easily end. So bracket open, bracket close. Okay, see what happens. So this is extra bracket. We should close this. Okay, so clear so far. So this is fine. Okay, now copy the same value. Okay, go back here. Now see. Now tell me where. Now tell me if I write here, table get automatically created. What happened? Tell me. If I write here, table get automatically created.
No,
No.
you need to enter into the Snowflake
Now
account.
Snowflake, first which Snowflake is what? Tell me, Snowflake, for Snowflake, do we need to install any software or any hardware?
No need to install.
No,
Okay.
not to install.
No need to install any software or any hardware. Okay. So see the same thing. So because what? Why no need to install? Because why?
It is a SaaS.
SaaS model. SaaS in the sense like software as a
Software as
service. So no
service.
need to install
install.
any hardware or any software. Okay, just or infrastructure. So this or any infrastructure. Okay, so just we should create account and we should use them. Now tell me simple example for SaaS. Okay, see it's a Gmail. Okay, or the Uber, or we can say OLAP. These are the application you can say for example purpose. Okay, so we are trying to install application, we are trying to get it done. Okay, so same thing. Now we are trying to create one Gmail account, we are trying to work. Okay, see, go back here. Now tell me Snowflake, we should create one Snowflake account. Okay, already discussed yesterday. So same thing, go back here. So now tell me how many ways we can able to log into Snowflake? Any idea? It can be what? User ID and password. And one more is that what? SSO. What is SSO?
Single sign-on.
Single sign-on. Okay, and one more thing is that what? So we're having MFA will be there. Okay, say multi-factor authentication. Okay, so like this. Okay, so Duo Mobile will have the push notification. So those are working. We can able to get easily. Okay, so if you're not able to say that user ID and password, we are trying to log in. Okay, see, so my user ID is what? Like this, we are trying to log in. Okay. Now this is the fine. Okay, now it will be like this. Okay, now what happened? So try to click on this value. So SQL worksheet. So click on SQL worksheets. So we can give. So day 2. Okay, now this is fine. Okay, now tell me what happened. Copy the same thing and try to create. Now what happened? It work or not? Anyone tell me?
No.
Why?
We need to create database.
Now before that, see anything?
Yeah, forget the year of birth for underscore.
Okay, see it's about it's a compilation issue. Okay, see the same thing. Go back here. So see it won't work. It's inside like syntax error. It's a compilation error. Because now what is the issue? Because issue is that what?
Forget to give in
spaces.
We are getting
okay, see spaces. Okay, see suppose like if I want to get the spaces, then is it follow? Can you have the spaces? Huh? Yes or no? Is it allow? I want to get the space.
No.
No, yes, it we can able to. Anyone? Any idea?
Not allowed.
Think double quotes.
We should put in double quotes. Okay, see, put in double quotes. We can able to, but so but what happened? See, table. Okay, see what happened. So cannot perform create table. First, what should be there if you want to create table? Any object? Database should be created. Okay, tell me in real time who will create a database? Which guys?
Created.
Admin, Snowflake admin guys. So remember, we are developers. Okay, we don't create the database schemas. So just they will give the user ID and password. We can able to log in. Okay. Now who is database admin? So create. So creator, we can put creator, replace. Okay, so for understand, don't put creator, replace, create. So database name. Suppose like tell me, okay, so if any Jira ticket assigned, directly work in the production database. Where we should work?
QA environment and the
Not QA.
stage.
So no,
then
before QA, no, first we should write in the dev. So we will have the full access in the dev. Okay, so remember one thing. So we'll have the full read access, write access, complete access will be there in development. When increase UAT, this product, we don't have the limited access. Okay, say development database. Okay, suppose like sales, you can say sales project. Okay, or insurance project. Okay, so insurance dev DB, say development database. Okay, same thing. Now what happened? Now try to create one table. See, table has been created. This is what statement? This is DDL, data definition language. Now tell me, how can I see this data? I want to see this data by using which command?
Show tables.
No,
For
I want
data,
table.
select star from.
Select statement. So that is DRL or DQL. That is data retrieval or
Retrieval
data
language.
query language. What is the command we should use?
Select
Select.
star.
Select statement. Select statement. See, select star from. We'll see the later point of update session for select this thing. Okay, so answer no. Select star from table. So say suppose like forget about all these things. I'll put here. Okay, I don't know any table. Okay, I forgot the table name. Then how to get the table name?
So
Show
tables.
tables.
Show table. Show tables will give list of tables. Okay, control enter. See, you can able to run. Okay, run this thing, or we can able to use control enter is the shortcut key. What the table name? So like this way we can able to get. Or else like click on this refresh button. So that's what. First you should be comfortable with this here. So database is what? Insurance DB public schema. So go for the tables. Okay, so this is my tables. Okay, go for select star from our table name. Say it will go list. As no data is not okay. Suppose like Jira. So client is asking. Okay, or Scrum Master. Okay, see, they have sent one more Jira ticket saying that okay, he wants to add phone number. Okay, see, already table is there now. He want to add one more extra. See, I want to add one more extra column. How can you add extra column? We should go for what concept?
Alter.
Alter statement. So see, already database is there, already definition is there. But what happened? So depends on the client requirement. They want to add so one more column. So we can go for what? We can go for alter. Okay, so this is step by step. Understand the concept. Okay, see, first we have created one table. Okay, so this is clear. Next one is that what? I want to do some definition change. So it can be what? Column addition or column drop. Okay, or data type change or data size change. We'll see what exact change. Okay, see then what happened. So we'll go for order is nothing but simple thing. Suppose like I purchased a shirt. Okay, now what happened? I purchased him, but my size is yes. What I should do? I should go to the tailor, and what I should do? I should do the alteration. Same thing what happened. So I create one thing, but remember in real time now requirement will keep on changing. So we should adopt the changes. Now requirements that what already this table is created, but client is asking to add one more column. Now how can I do the modification, definition modification? You should go for alter state. Okay, see, syntaxes are very important. So this is what alter table name, add column name, column name, data type. Okay, see, column name, data type. Okay, so take the same thing. Now what happened? Okay, so this is important. Listen. Okay, see, okay, name gender like this way. Now what happened? Now try to what's the table name? So this is my. So remember, first table should be there. Then only we can able to do the alteration. Alter table name. So what we should add? We should add phone. Phone is what data type?
Number.
Number data type. Tell me where we should add this number. So when we add, what happens? So new column will be added at the starting, or at the middle, or at the last.
Last.
It will be added at the last. Okay, see, it will be added. See what happened. So see, it will be added at the last. Tell me second time can we execute the same column?
Second time it will be.
Tell me.
If you are executed the same one.
What will happen?
It will give a syntax error already exist.
Okay, see what happened. So see, it will say, see, so it will not for column phone already exists. So in the sense like what, this column is already exists. Suppose like I'll put one more column. Now what happened? It will be added at the last.
End.
At the end. Now suppose like I don't want this column, this is extra column. Then how can I do? Should we use what command? Same thing. We should use
Alter.
So instead of add, we should use the drop,
delete.
not delete, drop column name like this. So these syntax are remember, okay, this thing we need to understand that. Okay, see, now what happened? Now tell me, if I try to exit one more time, what will happen? Second time?
Error.
See what will say?
That is, it
It's a
won't, there is
compilation. No column is there. Okay, it's a error there. Okay, so you go back here, like this way you can enable. If you add any column, it will be added at the last. Tell me, I want to see data type and the data size. How can I see? In the particular column, in the particular table, I want to see the data type and the data size of the particular column. Then we should go for what?
Description, table name.
So describe. So in vernacular, describe table name. Here we are using describe table name. Okay, so table. So put, suppose like if I don't put semicolon, it works. Tell me if I put.
It won't.
It won't work. See, because now what happened through error? Because now, so see what happened. So from semicolon to this thing, it will access one statement. Okay, so we can able to select like this or put the semicolon. So put anywhere. Try to use control enter. Remember, for every statement, so try to make use of semicolon so that it will avoid the confusion. See, it is like this way. You can see what this will see later. What is 16, 17 tomorrow class. Okay, as of now, we are trying to create. Now tell me, I want to get the definition. Okay, tell me how to get the definitions.
Select
get underscore DDL.
Okay, so select get underscore DDL. So remember, these are very, very important. Okay, if you know these basics only, we can able to understand, we can go further. Okay, so table, then table name. So what's the table name? So you should put the table name here. So this is like this. We'll get the create definition. Okay, so this is the basic thing. So database should be there, create like this. We can put it. Clear so far? So these are important. Okay. Suppose like client is asking, I don't want the table anymore. Then what should you use?
Drop table.
So drop table. So drop table. Sometimes you create dummy tables. We don't want a table. Then drop table name. Tell me if you want drop a table should be there or not. Suppose if I put ABC, what will happen? It will say, see what happened? Compilation error. Okay, see, does not exist. So in the sense like what, first table should be there, then only can able to perform alter or dropping of any table. Now table is that what? Show tables, get the table name. Okay, see the same thing. Okay, see drop table name. Now what happened if I select, what will happen? So there won't be any object. Okay, if you should be covered, that's what now. So you should be comfortable with the UI. Remember one more time. So you should be comfortable with this UI. Okay, so there will be multiple databases, development, test, UAT. Okay, so like this way, we'll open multiple sessions. Okay, so this is the way. Okay, so you get the point, sir? Yes or no? So first you should be comfortable. Okay, so create as many tables as you want. So I've given so many tasks. So try to do. Okay, so I've given at least 5-10 tables. I can try to create those tables so that you should be comfortable with this UI. Then only you can able to in real time. We'll work in the same UI. That's it. Okay. So get the point, sir. So go for here. One more time, we'll try to create one more table. Suppose I open one more thing. There's so many. Remember, any use case will take. Let's go ahead.
Sir, one small doubt here. For we altered the table, sir, with the data type or dropping a column or adding a column. Similar way, if you want to change the table name, will it come under what?
You should go for alter.
Table name itself.
Alter table, rename to. You should use it.
It will come under the DDL only.
DDL only. So remember, if you want to change any definitions, now we should make some alter statement, detail statements only. Okay, that is create, alter, drop. Okay, if you want to change the data, we should go for DML. If you want to return data, we should go for this. You go for select statement. If you want to do the control, we should go for DCL. That is data control language. We can get the point, sir. So these are like okay. So definitions, we should go for the same thing. Okay. 1 second. We'll see anything. Okay. Okay, we'll go for Snowflake one more time. Snowflake login. Start for okay. Now see the same thing. Now what happened? Now this data, suppose like you are entering details. Tell me where you will get store this data. Where will get store this data? In what? In what?
Cloud database.
Get in the tables or no data will be stored in one database should be there. In the database, tables, columns, and rows should be there. Okay, see. So create or replace like this way we can able to. Okay, link expiring, come back, same link will try to join. So now what happened? So create one table. So create, so table name. So what a table name we can go for? We can say Snowflake account creation. Okay, account something like registration T. Okay, bracket open, bracket close. Tell me what's the concept? We should go for name. It's a varchar. Okay, same thing. We can take any use case. Okay, tell me what's the name? First name, it's a first name, last name. So link expiring, come back, same link. Okay, first name. So middle name, varchar. Same thing, first name, middle name, then
Last
what?
name.
Mail. Mail, it's a varchar. All are varchar. Same thing, go for it. So it's a company name. So everything is a varchar. Okay, so this is way. Okay, it's also company also. It's a varchar. Okay. Same thing. Go back here. I can go for anything. Okay, country. Okay, suppose like I'll go for phone. Okay, phone is what data type? Tell me, phone is what?
Number.
Number data type. Okay, so we will number data type. So number. Okay, see, always follow coding standards. Okay, see. So put the same thing. Okay, this is bracket open, bracket close, semicolon. Now what should be there? First we should have one. What? We should open one. We should have one Snowflake account. Okay, Snowflake account already there. Okay, now try to open one more session. So this is, we can give our name. Okay, so suppose like say web 6. Okay, so this is fine. Now what happened? Now try to create. What will happen? Tell me. Okay, we should have one. Okay, so one.
Database.
Okay, so database. So create database. Suppose like say dev db. Okay, it's a development database. Now try to create a table. Now this is fine. Now how to see this data? By using what? By using select state. Select state. So select a star from our table. It will use all the columns and all the records. As of now, data is not there. Now see the same thing. Now if I click on this value, what will happen? Tell me. Can you click on this value?
Create a record.
And what will happen?
To create a record.
Tell me what will happen?
Data is stored in database.
Okay, see what happened when I click on this, what happened? This data will be stored in the database. Now tell me, how can you populate data by using which command? By using what?
Select.
Select is for this thing. Now question is that what? How can you populate? Okay, how can you insert the data in the Snowflake tables? By using what?
Insert comments.
That is what category? That is DML. Okay, so DML. So for DDL for definition, that is create, alter, drop. Now what happened? Now I want to populate. Okay, I want to do some modifications in the data. Then we should go for what? So data manipulation language. That is what? Insert, update,
delete.
and delete. Okay, so you get the point, sir. So insert, update, and delete. Okay, see, okay, and what happened? We are having two more things, that is merge and truncate. Okay, these are DMLs. Okay, see, okay, so insert, update, delete, merge, and truncate. Okay, so you get the point, sir. So you should understand step by step. Okay, what you're trying to do. So insert, update, delete, merge, truncate. These are also called as DMLs. Okay, so you get the point, sir. So this is place of our as now. So this is fine. So go for one more time. So see what happened. I want to populate this data in the Snowflake table by using what? By using DML, that is data manipulation language. That is insert, update, delete, merge, and truncate. Okay. Now what happened? Now insert syntax is that what? Insert. What is insert? Before that, tell me what is insert will do.
Inserting the data into the table.
Okay, which table? Already table should be there. So inserting a new record in the existing database and existing table. So first database should be there, then table should be there, then we can able to insert the data. Okay, so inserting a new record in the existing database and the table. So we'll see syntax is that what? Insert into table name, bracket open, so column 1. So there are multiple ways. As we'll see one more time. Column 1, column 2, column 3. Okay, see column 3. Next one we should mention the values. Okay, so these are, remember, so SQL statements are very, very important. So some way or the other we should learn all this concept on all the syntax. Value 1, then val 2. Tell me it will work. So how many columns are there? Those many values you should populate. Otherwise it will throw error. So column 1, column 2, column 3. So val 1, val 2, val 3. Same thing. Now what happened? Now what's our table name? Table name is what? Okay, see, it's a select star from this thing. Now what happened? I should populate some data. Insert into our table name. So bracket open, bracket close. So columns, then F name, then M name, then mail. Suppose like I'll go for 3 columns only. Okay, first name, middle name, phone. Tell me how many columns we are putting. So 2 columns, 3 columns. Now how many values you should put?
3 values.
So suppose like I'll put something like Praveen. See what happened? It is saying, what is saying? It's saying, yes. Okay, see what's saying? SQL compilation error. It's giving compilation. What is the issue? Insert value list does not match column is expecting 3, but we got how many? How many? So see, there are 3 columns are there, but we are populating only 1 value. Now take the same thing. Now what happened? Now I'm putting Praveen 1, 2, 3, 4. What will happen? Tell me. What issue will get? It will work or not?
No.
Tell me. Tell me. What issue? Insert values list. So expecting 3, but got 5.
We have 4.
5. We got 5.
5.
Okay, see, same thing we should mention. Okay, so same, how many columns are there? Same values we should put. Okay, so this is important. Now see, Praveen, then Kumar, something like I'll put something like Vovo. Tell me it will work. Anyone, any idea?
No.
3 columns, 3 values. It will work.
No.
What is the issue?
Praveen under the
front
quotation
name we
marks.
need to give single quote.
Okay, see what happened. There are 2 issues. See what happened. See, invalid. Remember, whenever using alphabets or special characters, compulsory you should use what? You should use single quote.
Single quote.
Okay, so this is important. Okay, for alphabets, numbers. Okay, so alphabets. Okay, special characters or date. We should use single quote. Now what happened? See, it is no Praveen. So tell me it will work. Now any issues?
For phone also.
For phone we don't need
It's a number.
Okay, see what happened? Say some issue. So what is the issue? It's a numeric value is not recognized. Tell me, it is issue with this which column? First column, second column, or third column? Issues with which column?
Third column.
Third column. See, first name Praveen, no issues. Second name, middle name, no issues. But phone, no, go for. So this is numeric value is not. So issue with the phone. Now how to see this? We should go for describe table name. Like this, we should debug. If any issue, no, we should debug like this way. See, so what happened? So see, okay, issue is that what? Phone. So phone is what type? It's a
Number.
It's a number. So remember, in number we should enter number values only. So it is not able to recognize what is wo. Suppose like if I put something like $, tell me it will work percentage. Tell me it will work.
No, it will not work.
It will not work. Okay, see, it will not work. Okay, so get the point, sir. So it will not work. Okay, so what is the issue?
For phone giving numbers only. That too without single quotes.
Come again.
For phone, it will give only numbers.
One more time. Tell me why it is not working. Okay, one more time. Tell me, I did not hear.
Special character.
Okay, see what happened. So phone can be able to understand. So number. So number in the sense like what can be only number. So these are what special case, it's not able to understand what exactly, it's not able to recognize it. See, okay, so get to the point, sir. So this is fine. Now what happened? Remember, in number we should put number only. So that is suppose like 9703180. So this is my number. I'm to see what happened. So data. Now how to see this data? By using what? By using what? Select statement. Select star from table. Okay, see, select star from table. So before that, tell me how many columns are there in the table? We created 5 columns. Now tell me how many values we are trying to populate. Important. How many values you are trying to populate? 3. So remaining 2 columns, what value get populated?
And it's
null.
Null value. We'll see the null separately. So as of now, so 5 columns are there. We are populating only 3 columns. So remaining 2 columns by default, null value will be populated. So clear so far? So this is fine. Now I'll ask you one question. You'll get confused. Take the same thing. Now what happened? So same thing. Now put the value. Okay, see. Now I'm putting 1, 2, 3. Tell me what will happen. It will accept or not?
No, it will not accept.
Why it will not accept?
1, 2, 3 are not under the single quotes.
Now why single quote required?
It's
not
Because
a
varchar does
varchar,
not
right?
accept number. Varchar does not accept number.
Why it will not accept number?
It will give single quotes. It will work 1, 2, 3 also.
No need. See what happened. So try to execute the same thing. See what happened. So see number of rows inserted. See data is popular. Remember. So remember what is saying. Varchar in the sense like what's a variable character. So variable character in the sense like what can be alphabets. It can be numbers or it can be alphanumeric. Anything it can be happen. It can accept. Okay. If you put single quotes, if you see what happened, if I use any special character, suppose like if I put star, what happened? Tell me. It's a what? Number and special. Not tell me it will accept. It will accept. No, because so we're having this thing. No, compulsory. It's a special character. Compulsory to put single quote. Single. Getting a little bit confused. Okay. See one more time. Suppose like if I put something like this value, something like this is what this is number. Tell me what happened. It will work fine. But when I use any alphabet, suppose like I put something like you, what happened? Say alphabets is there. When you have alphabets, we should put single quote. Clear so far? So varchar can accept anything. Okay, but what happened whenever we are using number, no need to use single quote. Whenever a combination of alphabets like alphabets or special character, we should use single quotes. Clear so far? Yes or no? Getting a little bit. So first create one Snowflake. We'll see one more time. So create one Snowflake account. No need to install any software or any hardware. So just we are trying to create an account and we are trying to work with that. It's a SaaS model. Okay, SaaS model. So by using user ID and password. Now what happened? So we'll have the Jira Scrum call will be there. So what happened? So tickets will be assigned. So Jira tickets. Okay, then. So Jira tickets. Next step is that what? Tell me. Scrum call. Okay, so Jira tickets. Next is what? Then what happened?
Log into the Snowflake account.
Development database only. Okay, so try to create one development database. Try to create one table with the help of what? DDL, that is create statement. If you want to modifications, column modifications, you should go for that is DDL, that is alter statement. If you don't want anything, you should go for DDL, that is drop. Now I want to populate some data. Tell me how can I populate some data with the help of what? With the help of what? DML, that is data manipulation language. What is the command we are having? So that is insert. Okay, insert. Okay, so this is the thing. Okay, so insert. Okay, so understand a little bit at least. Okay, so you want to like this week now, little bit basics. Once you're going now comfortable, we can go for a little bit faster. Okay, so because so these basics are important. Okay, so before that, so SQL is very, very important. What does SQL say? Basic. Okay, what is SQL? It is used to communicate with the database. Okay, with the help of SQL statements. So we're having DDL, DML, then TCL, then DRL and DCL. Okay, these are basic building blocks of SQL. So create as many tables as you want, then you should be comfortable. Okay, so that's what. Okay, see, you should be remember one more time saying. So I'm saying like this now because now you should understand this basic. Okay, you should be comfortable with this database and these things. Okay, so databases go for like this, we can able to get this value, we can able to see the data. So we can able to see this data. Okay. So see what happened. So click on this cell. See, okay, I want to get this data. Okay, suppose so we are in this database, but I want to get this database. So click on this value, set worksheet context. It get or else we can go for any database. We can go for any drop down. Okay, suppose like I want to get this database. So click on this set worksheet table. Okay, now tell me how to see list of tables. Go for show tables. We can able to. Okay, see show tables. It give list. How to see this data by using what? By using select statement. Select star from the table. It will give list of columns like this way. Okay, so tell me why we're writing null values, because tell me why we're writing null values. Tell me why we're writing null values.
Which is given 3 column value.
Because while inserting, now what happened? We inserted only what? Only
3 column values.
3 column values. Okay, suppose like I want to get one more column to be added. How can you add one more column? What is the statement which is?
Alter.
Okay, alter table name. Tell me syntax. Syntax are very, very important. Tell me.
Add column.
Add. Okay, column. Suppose like I wanted something like
Column.
city. It is a what data? It's a var here. Okay, see var.
Yeah.
Now tell me
Yeah.
where it will get added?
We'll add in the last.
What about the values? There are 5 records are there. How many? What are the values will get populated by default for the 4
Null.
record? Null value. See?
Null.
Value. So this is the same thing in null concept. No, I tried to load. Okay, get the point, sir. Now before that we'll try to see one use case. Then we can able to further process. 1 second. Okay, see what I say, no, Snowflake, what we're trying to say, it's a data migration project. Tell me. So so for understanding purpose, so for learning purpose, no, in the training we'll go for data source as Oracle is the data source. Okay, see what happened. I try to migrate. Remember what I said, we'll have the phases will be there. Okay, see phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. Okay, tell me in the phase 1, what it will try to migrate? Try to migrate the tables. Okay, so phase 2, what will try to migrate? Views. Okay, in phase 3, what try to migrate? So procedures and the functions and the UDF functions. Okay, now see the same thing. Tell me, we'll try. So suppose in Oracle database. Okay, so this project will have 10 tables, 20 tables. Huh? How many tables are there? Approximately, any guess? And yes, so we'll try to migrate 10 tables, 20 tables. Huh? How many tables we try to migrate?
More than 100 tables.
More than, not 100. It's a 500 to 500 plus tables. Okay, 500 plus. Okay, some companies have 1000 plus tables. Okay, so recently they'll having. So some project have like one. Okay, so telecom project is there. They're having so 300 plus tables are there. Okay, so they'll be here. Tell me how many years the migration project will be there? 2 months, 3 months, sir? Any idea?
1 to 2 or 3 years.
Okay, so like okay, so 1 to 3 years depends. So we'll do the development, then we should do the maintenance. That is called as support. Okay, support kind of. So 1 to 3 years. Okay, so phase 1, phase 2, phase 3 we can get that. Okay, so these are the basics. Okay, so slowly we should understand what is the role. So what we should migrate. So this is fine. Now what I see this use case, it's a data migration project. So what's the data source? Data source is what? Oracle. Okay, so remember we'll have the sprints will be there. What is sprint? We'll have the 2 weeks of sprint will be there, or every 2 weeks. Okay, or 4 weeks. So okay, work will be assigned to us. We should work accordingly. Okay, see what happened. Now see Scrum Master. Every day has the Scrum call. So all the team members will gather. So developers, testers, BA, because we are following Agile methodology. Now see this use case. Can anybody tell me what exactly we are trying? So Jira ticketing dashboard. Tell me. So sprint planning. Create following Oracle table structure and data in Snowflake Dev instance and maintain the code in version control after result. What exactly you are trying to do? See this use case. Any idea? Anyone? Anything? Okay, anything? It's a simple English.
Create the table.
Okay, so where the table is
insert into the data.
Where the table is there?
Oracle.
So we are trying to see, we are using data migration. So like Oracle database is there. This data we should migrate into Snowflake. First we should create one table, then we should create the then we should create what? We should create the DMLs. Okay, see that's what. Okay, so simple understanding. So one ticket is a secret one. Okay, so create country table with the following data from Oracle. So what should be there? So we should create one table. Suppose like if we go back, this is what tool? Anybody can able to what is this tool? This is what? Anyone PLC guys are there? What is this thing? We say Oracle database. This is Oracle SQL Developer. Now what happens? So see the same thing. So this data we are trying to migrate. See, this data is already there. This data we should migrate into Snowflake. Now tell me how should we should migrate? We should create one table in the Snowflake, insert some data. This data we try to create here. So remember, if you are able to follow the same thing, suppose like, so I am having change the column. See, already column is there, but I want to get like this. How to change this thing? Table column names. We should go for what command? Alter statement. Okay, so this is what. Okay, see, same thing what happened. So they want to change the table name from country to country underscore t, states underscore district. We should go for what concept? Same alter statement. So remember, definition we should go for compulsory, we should go for detail. So for data manipulation, we should go for either insert, update, delete, truncate, or merge. Okay, so try to follow the same thing. Now we'll get some clarity on what exactly we're trying. Okay, if we this turn on what happened, like we'll get some clarity on DDL and DM. Okay, we'll see one more time tomorrow and process SQL statement. Okay, so these are important one more time. Remember, without this we can't able to proceed further, because so daily we should understand what is my role. So it's a data migration project. We are Snowflake developer. So Scrum call is there. So this like this only tickets there, but tables will be okay. So 500+ tables and date like we are using this data, but in real time we'll have millions of records will be there. We are trying to migrate, depends on the requirement. You get the point, sir? So as you know, less data is there now, we are trying to insert manually, but in real time we don't insert manually.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yes.
In the page 1, page 2, page 3 tables, please functions we gave you, sir. This is by default only the 3 place, or it will get differ based on the projects, sir.